not pregnant. Nope. It's another not pregnant. Okay, no. Well, I just started my period, so it's another freaking no. It's another month and another no. It's another no. Well, it's another no. Now we're gonna go on to 10 months of trying. Here we go. Oh, what? That can't be right. Oh my goodness. There's 2 lines, you guys. There's 2 lines. Oh my goodness. Hi, Ellie. I'm okay. It's happy tears. Holy cow. I'm gonna have a baby. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness.
My husband and I got married at 18 and 19, and after 2 years of infertility, we found out we were having quintuplets.
I'm not gonna have 5 babies.
Anna's having quintuplets. No.
My pregnancy was great up until 23 weeks when I started dilating and was put on bed rest. At 25 weeks, I went into labor and I had our 3 girls and 2 boys, all weighing under 2 pounds. We have a very long NICU journey ahead of us.
Put a finger down, couples edition. Put a finger down if you met in college. Put a finger down if you're the older one in the relationship.
Unfair question.
Put a finger down if you moved to a new city together. Put a finger down.
This is crap. Keep going.
Put a finger down if you love your wife more than anything in the world. And put a finger down if your wife is pregnant.
No. No. Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding?
No.
Are you sure?
I have 4 tests in there that told me I'm sure.
Are you kidding?
No.
What?
The most incredible gender reveal for our baby. My sister had gotten us this beautiful gender reveal cake and she kept delaying for us to cut into it. I wasn't sure why, but finally, right after sunset, she said we could. We cut into it and we found the inside was white, not pink, not blue. Just as I said that, fireworks went off behind us and they were pink. It was such a crazy fun surprise and I couldn't believe she pulled that off. And that's how we found out we were having a girl.
You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
So many of you have been asking for a video explaining how me and my 3 best friends got pregnant at the same time. So here it is. We all met when we were newly married and going to college. We all wanted to wait until after we had graduated to have babies when we weren't in school anymore. We started trying for kids at different times, but we were all blessed to get pregnant within a couple months of each other. Lo got pregnant first, then me, then the next morning, Randy found out she was pregnant. That was one of the most exciting moments of my life. Then 7 weeks later, Britt found out that she was pregnant. We would go on walks every morning, we'd go to the beach, and we'd talk all about how we were so excited to meet our babies. It was amazing going through pregnancy together. Lo gave birth to Ozzy, then I gave birth to Knox, then Randy gave birth to Sky, and then Brett gave birth to Crew. Sadly, Randy's husband got a new job when Sky was 2 months old, so they had to move, but we're still best friends and we talk every day. Now the babies are almost 1 and they play all the time. They are 2 girls and 2 boys, and they're the
Honey, look what popped out.
Babe, is that your baby bump?
Yeah.
Holy shit, our baby's growing so fast. What the fuck? This is the cutest thing ever.
I know that it's too early to test because I'm still 10 days away from my missed period, but I'm tired of peeing like a fucking racehorse and I need to know if it's my diabetes that's doing it or if it's a baby. So this thing has been blinking for like 5 whole minutes, Katie. Do 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 do. Oh my God, Katie!
How to get ready for the day when you're attached to all the things at the hospital. Pour some water into a cup. Dip in your toothbrush and start brushing. Pause as needed for contractions. Time for the trusty dry shampoo. I like to brush it in to my roots with my hairbrush. Do your makeup. You're at the hospital. You don't really need much, if any at all, but it makes me feel better. And then you wait to see the doctor to find out if it's time to have a baby or not.
Crazy things people said to me when I was pregnant. Part 1, people literally said this. I'm a store manager at a new luxury boutique, pregnant with my first daughter. I was so sick I couldn't keep food down. Anti-nausea didn't work. It was like at the point where you have to do IV therapy. You go in to get hydrated so you don't get even sicker. I can't think of the condition. Anyways, the only thing I felt like eating was McDonald's chicken nugget Happy Meals. This was for like the first 5 months of my pregnancy. So I'm coming in back from lunch break one day and one of our regulars comes in. She wasn't one of my clients, but we knew who she was. She shopped a lot. And she goes, "Are you getting back from lunch?" I go, "Yeah." And she looks at me like this. She goes, "Did you eat McDonald's?" "Yes, ma'am, I did." And she goes, "I can't believe you're doing that." "Why?" And then no lie, she says this to me. "You know you're basically predisposing your child to obesity." Pardon me? Don't get me wrong, I like to be a healthy pregnant person, but I literally couldn't eat at that point. And in what medical book does it say that? Are you an MD? So I look at her and go, "You're right. Next time I'm gonna get the apple pie. I've heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away." And that's on dealing with toxic people.
So I gave birth 6 months ago to my son, and this is the positive pregnancy test. And I want to trick my husband into thinking I'm pregnant again. Let's see his reaction. I know, he's gonna freak out. Hey, babe.
Hey, Mama got food for you.
Guess who's gonna be a big brother? Oh.
Woo! What I tell you, big man? Daddy's the...
That was not what I was expecting. I'm just kidding. I guess we're gonna work on baby number 2 tonight.
This one's for all my ladies out there who have never been pregnant before. I'm going to drop a little bit of knowledge on you that you may or may not already know. Did you know that when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to take really, really hot showers or baths because it can raise your core body temperature and cause neural tube defects in your child? You're also not supposed to eat deli meat because it harbors a bacteria called listeria, which can be passed on to your baby, and it's not good. Pregnancy slows down your digestive system, which means constipation, which means it's hard to poop, which means, you guessed it, hemorrhoids. Did you know that you're technically not supposed to take ibuprofen, but you can take acetaminophen, so Tylenol is your friend. Obviously, your entire body changes for pregnancy, but something that can happen as early as conception is increased lung capacity, which means shortness of breath is a pregnancy symptom. And finally, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't empty your cat's litter box. Their poop and pee harbors bacteria that causes 𝗧𝗶𝗸𝗧𝗓, which can be transferred to your baby. After having an emergency C-section, we were able to see the babies for just a minute before they were rushed to Children's Hospital down the road. Baby A is Philomena. She was 1 pound, 9 ounces at birth, and she's now weighing a little over 3 pounds. She is our sassy little princess. Then we have Evangeline. She was 1 pound, 10 ounces at birth, and she loves being held more than anything else in the whole world. Next was Gideon. He weighed 1 pound, 12 ounces at birth. He is now weighing right at 4 pounds. Next was Meredith. She was 1 pound, 4 ounces at birth, and sadly we lost her 3 days after birth. Next came Elliot, and he was 1 pound, 11 ounces at birth, and he's now our big boy weighing 4 pounds, 4 ounces. They're all still on breathing ventilators, but soon I hope they'll be off.
What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?